Welcome back to the channel, Lakers Nation. If you've been following the buzz around the NBA lately, you know things are heating up. We've got some big news to discuss today that could potentially change the trajectory of the Los Angeles Lakers season and possibly the entire Western Conference. And no, we're not talking about just any trade rumor, we're talking about a blockbuster trade that could bring Jimmy Butler to LA. Yes, you heard that right. Jimmy Butler, the dynamic star from the Miami Heat, could be donning the purple and gold next season. This trade could be the exact jolt the Lakers need to become the ultimate powerhouse in the NBA. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into what this trade could look like, why it makes sense, and what it means for the future of the Lakers. Let's start by breaking down who Jimmy Butler is and why he's one of the most coveted players in the league right now. Jimmy Butler is a 6'7" forward known for his all-around game, incredible defense, and clutch performances. He's one of those players who steps up when it matters most, as we've seen in his spectacular postseason performances with the Heat. We saw him almost single-handedly lead Miami to an NBA Finals appearance in 2020, and he continues to be one of the most consistent stars in the league. Butler is not just a scorer, although he's certainly capable of putting up big numbers. He's a two-way player who can lock down the opposing team's best player while also creating offense for his own team. His ability to take over games in the clutch is something that the Lakers have been missing at times over the past couple of seasons. As we saw in the 2023 playoffs, despite LeBron James and Anthony Davis's stellar performances, the Lakers lacked that final push at times when they needed it most. That's where Jimmy Butler could be the missing piece. The big question is, how realistic is this trade? Well, if we look at the situation in Miami, it's clear that Butler's future there could be in flux. While he's been the face of the franchise for several years, the Heat are currently in a bit of a rebuilding phase. They've had their ups and downs in recent years, and despite having a competitive roster, they haven't been able to get back to the finals since their 2020 appearance. Miami might be looking to make a move, and trading Jimmy Butler could be the reset button they need, especially if they want to start building around younger talent or even pursue a different direction in terms of team chemistry. So, where do the Lakers come into play in all of this? Let's talk about what this trade could look like. The Lakers have been in search of a third star ever since LeBron James arrived in LA in 2018, and with Anthony Davis alongside him, the pieces were there. However, the team has been missing that one additional superstar to put them over the top. That third piece is what could elevate this team from being just a playoff contender to a championship favorite. Imagine a trio of LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Jimmy Butler. That's one of the most complete lineups in the league, combining shooting, defense, leadership, and playmaking. The Lakers would instantly become the team to beat in the West, especially with the depth they already have. The combination of Butler's toughness and competitive spirit with LeBron's basketball IQ and AD's elite defense would create a perfect balance of offense and defense. Butler can take some of the scoring load off LeBron, allowing him to play more efficiently and save some of his energy for the crucial moments. Now, let's get into the specifics of how this trade could go down. For the Lakers to land Jimmy Butler, they'd need to make a significant offer. Miami isn't just going to hand over their star player for a few draft picks and role players. The Lakers have the assets to make a compelling trade, especially with players like D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Rui Hachimura potentially involved. The Heat may also look at future draft picks as part of the deal, but the Lakers have shown that they're willing to part with picks if it means getting the right pieces to win now. If the Lakers can somehow find a way to land Butler without sacrificing too much of their core, they could create a team capable of challenging anyone in the NBA. However, the challenge will be making the money work under the salary cap, as Butler is on a max contract. This might mean taking back some salary from Miami, possibly in the form of veteran players who could contribute in the short term. The Lakers might also need to get creative with a third team involved, but this is a trade that could be worth it if it means adding a superstar like Butler to the fold. Let's also consider what this would mean for the Lakers' overall championship window. LeBron James is not getting any younger, and while he's still playing at an MVP level, the Lakers need to maximize their title chances while he's on the court. Jimmy Butler is the perfect player to complement LeBron's game and help carry the load during the postseason. With Butler on the roster, the Lakers would have the elite defense, scoring, and leadership needed to compete with teams like the Denver Nuggets, Golden State Warriors, and Phoenix Suns. And don't forget about the Clippers with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. They're another team that the Lakers would have to contend with in the playoffs. But let's not forget about the impact this trade could have on the Lakers' role players. If Jimmy Butler joins the team, players like Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and Malik Beasley would likely have a larger role on the team, providing the necessary shooting, defense, and depth to support the superstars. That balance between the stars and role players has been a crucial element for successful Lakers teams in the past, and with Butler in the fold, the Lakers would have the perfect formula to make another championship run. Butler's presence also adds a level of toughness and attitude that the Lakers have lacked in recent seasons. His mentality and work ethic are unmatched, and he's a player who doesn't shy away from the spotlight when the pressure is on. That's exactly what the Lakers need: a player who can go toe-to-toe with the best in the league and deliver in the most crucial moments. Butler's leadership would be a major asset for a Lakers team that sometimes struggles with consistency, particularly when it comes to closing out games. So, what do the Lakers need to do to make this trade happen? First and foremost, they'll need to engage in serious discussions with Miami. If the Heat are open to the idea of moving Butler, the Lakers need to put together an offer that Miami can't refuse. That means being willing to part with valuable assets, including players who have contributed to the team's success in recent years. However, given the Lakers' current championship aspirations, this is a move they should seriously consider. Adding Jimmy Butler to the roster would put the Lakers in prime position to make another deep playoff run and contend for an NBA title. This trade also has a ripple effect across the NBA. If the Lakers successfully land Butler, it sends a message to the rest of the league that LA is all in on winning now. This could prompt other teams to make moves of their own, and it could shift the balance of power in the Western Conference. Teams like the Nuggets, Warriors, and Suns will all have to take notice if the Lakers add a player of Butler's caliber to their roster. In conclusion, Jimmy Butler to the Lakers is the kind of blockbuster trade that could change the entire landscape of the NBA. With LeBron James in the twilight of his career, the Lakers need to act fast and maximize their championship window. Adding a superstar like Butler to a team that already has Anthony Davis and a solid supporting cast could make the Lakers the team to beat in the West. While it may take some maneuvering to make the trade work, the potential payoff is huge. Lakers fans, this could be the move we've been waiting for. Stay tuned, because the NBA trade deadline is just around the corner, and anything can happen. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Would you trade for Jimmy Butler, and what do you think the Lakers' chances are with him on the team? Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for all the latest updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.